Hi there, Midland. This is Buddy Webb. Hey, listen, I just got tagged on a post for News West 9 here, and it said, read the comments, okay? And News West 9 has a story here, new details released on the route taken by the gunman who was killed. This was the active shooter event this last weekend where he killed 7 people over in Midland, Odessa. And so I'm just going to go over these few comments that are at the top and show you what I was reading because, you know, I was asked to. It says, why is there a need to point out Cameron Brown specifically but none of the other victims, okay? And here's Sonny says, Alex Horton, he was the one everyone questioned and how he ended up shot. Taryn says, Alex Horton, because where he was found alone and pretty far off the route timeline they're posting, okay? Taryn again, he said, and another chase happened later that ended up with suspect detained in that same area, same day within a few hours, okay? So Alex comes back and replies, says that's exactly why I'm asking. I know the details that have been released, but it still doesn't add up the way they're saying. Them naming him and no one else makes it seem all the more suspicious. Okay. Taryn Wallander comes in and says, yeah, and another in exact area. On scanner, there was reports of shot fired at officers during that chase, and the time they were unsure if it was a second shooter. After saying shots at officers, minutes later, they said suspect detained Grandview and Yukon. That's over in Odessa. He's probably a second shooter. There's no way one guy alone did what happened. OPD, Odessa Police Department, knows people got away and they don't want to say it. Okay, and Taryn says, I don't know what the story is. This part of it is all very sketchy to me, though, and I don't feel it's fair that man's family don't get justice if the shooter was not the one responsible. And then Roseanne jumps in and says, yes, there was a video of them arresting a man. They said that he was in custody already. Then minutes later, they shot this one at Synergy. Makes no sense. When someone takes 2 hours shooting up a city and takes that long to get caught. Here's Lexi jumps in, says, you're not the only one who thinks this. And Roxanne says, but why would they hide anything? They should let us know so we can be prepared. And I'm not even going to read all that. It says, well, I might as well. We'll see. We'll jump on it. Jose here has this message. Randy Lightfoot. I was at Grandview and Yukon. Vehicles behind red truck, mail truck passed me, pulled to a stop in no hurry. Light change. He shot driver of the red truck and drove off, driving normal, not speeding. It was same shooter. It was 405. Randy Lightfoot. Supposedly just a high-speed car chase. The guy was a blue pickup and he hit a patrol car during the chase. I heard that he was shot and killed. I haven't heard if he had a weapon. Okay. So anyway, and then the next one here. Sandy Rand Crawford. My neighbors witnessed the second chase at Grandview. It was well after they killed the shooter. They said there was a policeman and Cameron Brown, already deceased, when they arrested the blue truck guy. And then here we go. Ashley, my friend, says, told you shady stuff, lies, lies, lies. And then she tags me and says, read these comments. Okay. And so, and here, I just want to go over is some of the things here that myself, what happened with me is I woke up and I heard this call on the police scanner. It had just been started and he made his first shot, the shooter, the active shooter. And I want you to listen to this. It's real short. Okay, now I'm going to play it one more time so you can get that. He said, we're traveling. Let me go back. Other vehicle. Okay, westbound is from Midland to Odessa. It was just after the first shots. Police are chasing him. This just started. Okay, they're right on top of him. It's only 20 miles from Midland to Odessa, and he said the other vehicle. Okay, and so just the statement, the other vehicle is indicating that there's 2 vehicles. I think we can all agree with that, right? And then the other thing everybody's talking about is. Here, this was a Facebook post from statesman.com, one in custody after mass shooting in Midland, Odessa. Now, if you remember what happened at Synergy is they shot and killed a guy. Nobody was taken into custody. And now they're saying there's only one guy, okay? In this news story, one person has been arrested after multiple shootings. And so if, who was arrested, that's a question that hasn't been answered. And then 4 days after this, mass killing of 7 people, he killed the U.S. postal woman, and he, and stole her van, and that's what they killed him, shot him in. 4 days later, they're crushing it. They're destroying it. CBS 7 here, they do a news story on this, and a friend of mine tags me on this news post going, watch this, buddy. And CBS 7 has me blocked, because I sent them triple proof of a murder attempt and falsified x-rays and all these multiple crimes over here. And so CBS 7 has me blocked because they don't want the public knowing what's happening, right? And so I can't do anything. So I take a screenshot. That's why I have a screenshot. So right after that happens, one guy comes in and tells me that they removed this Facebook post 4 days after. Here, this is evidence, right? And 4 days after, 7 people are dead, 8 total, including him, and already you can't go back and look at the evidence because they destroyed it. Is that weird? Okay. And here's Stacy Brewer. I used to work for towing, auto repair, even in any kind of crime, they held the vehicle 48 hours. I agree. They're trying to get rid of evidence. 4 days later, they're showing evidence. Now, y'all know me. I'm not a big conspiracy guy, but this ain't adding up, and I think it needs more investigation. Buddy Way, Midland, Texas.